We are back in Greenville, North Carolina.
Did he get it? Depends on the spot.
Did they got it? I don't think so. Let's see.
This is going to be close, Matt.
By a face mask
I don't
short
think
or by
so.
a face
It's
mask good?
I can't see.
That side judge, it's going to depend on which of his feet he puts the ball down at.
I can't see.
Gave him the first down.
Wow.
Again, that was one of those plays who would have been surprised if they were short or surprised if they got it.
Well, this one is close. Steven Riddleman, the third-string quarterback, comes in, hands the ball off. You see that side judge running in.
You know what? I don't. Okay.
A.J. Allen.
I thought they didn't got the first down in the first place, but now they got it.
All for naught now. First down. Big hit.
Wow.
Baylor Hayes rocked by J.D. Lampley.
So these players are student athletes out here.
J.D. Lampley, I believe right in here, come and step up and twist around. Boom.
I'm like, boom.
Twist. Well,
Second and 14. Well done. For an East Carolina defense player, maybe, but Will Lampley. Oh. Incomplete.
Throw to Micah Tease. He couldn't hang on. And that was Chance Graves on the coverage. Rashid Reason out tonight, so Graves is going to get the shot at corner.
5:57 remains in the first quarter. 2026 WNBA All-Star Game heading to Chicago, Illinois. For the WNBA All-Star Game is heading to Chicago, Illinois next year in July. July 24th and July 25th.
Third and long. Hayes forced off his spot.
Third and long. And no.
Play another day. Wilson and Craig on the pressure. So if you were tuning in for
5:50 to go.
Fireworks. But if you like punters, I mean, this is your spot. 3-0 right now.
5:50 remains in the first. It's a lot of time left to play. A lot of time left to go.
And we talk about a young quarterback, Luke, and what Hayes is facing tonight. The drops.
I'll say this game will last until
the sack. Little
11
p.m. To a young player's head as Davies punts that off to Kyler Pearson for 37 yards. Our Saturday SEC.
So Saturday, Georgia will take on Ole Miss at 3:30 p.m. on ABC. And then Alabama big-time primetime game against Tennessee Volunteers is a rivalry game.
And then Alabama continues its gauntlet 4 weeks in a row. Winner's going to be smoking some cigars in that one, 7:30 Eastern on ABC.
Big opportunity for Joey Aguilar to go on the road, and going to be a big one. Ole Miss, well, that quarterback Trinidad Chambliss is a handful for Georgia on defense.
What a story he's been. Hauser going to throw on first down, long out route to Smith. They've hit that out route twice. J.D. Drew on the coverage. And you're right, going back to what you just said a moment ago about Joey Aguilar. They've loved him to the first half of the season. This could be his moment. Who's playing better right now than Ty Simpson? Boy, is he big.
Boy, he's been fantastic. Working his way into being a top 10 pick.
So that was good enough for a first down. Here's Hauser again. He's going to go downfield. His guy is wide
open. Keep going for the 20. 10, 5, touchdown, East Carolina. Anthony Smith, 66-yard rush, touchdown.
Beat the two good corners, Elijah Green and the safety Lento Smith, and he just went for 66.
They pump it to the outside. The safety does not get off the hash enough, allowing Caden Hauser to just fit that right inside the window along the sideline. Excellent pitch and catch.
That's what they've been looking for the last 5 quarters, dating back to last week against Tulane. Get the big play guys involved. Anthony Smith untouched. Even ran longer than he needed to. Cut across the alley.
And the point after is good. And which is going to lead 10-0.
And Ludes, when they wake up, when this offense wakes up, this is what happens.
We got the little hitch and then go, and it catches the quarterback looking inside. There's your safety I talked about, not being able to get off the hash and widen, so it makes that hole right there for the quarterback to throw it into. You see the slight pump fake from Caden Hauser, and then he drops it right in the hole. Right over the outstretched arms of the safety, Lento Smith. And you're off to the races. And there's those explosive plays.
3, 20, 10, 5, and touchdown.
That's what they need. And they've gotten off to a fast start tonight.
Pass offense third in the conference. Caden Hauser, he's been wanting that. He's been getting frustrated. He's been admitted his frustrations. But he knows outside between Yannick Smith, Anthony Smith, Petaway, Spalding, he knows he's surrounded by playmakers. And this sort of frustration is natural.
He's such a perfectionist that he expects the execution and the level of execution all around him to be at an elite level all the time.
A wake-up call for Daddy Ficklin is Jaquez Washington, or Kelvin Washington, rather, from the goal line. He's returned all 3 kicks, 25, and he's gotten further on each return. That out to the 28-yard line, Jonathan Jean on the tackle. For 20 years, All-State has celebrated every field goal and extra point made at participating universities by donating to the university's athletic scholarship fund, supporting all student athletes. Thank you, All-State. All right, Luke, how do we get the young quarterback going?
Well, he needs some help. If you're going to give him the short gimme, what I call confidence throws, he's got to be accurate, and they've got to catch the football. Right there's another example, an inaccurate throw on the simple speed cut out that just can't seem to get in rhythm and be connecting one-to-one.
Yeah, it looks like Tulsa didn't got it into the rhythm or something.
He's back tonight.
Well, they've targeted him a bunch tonight and can't seem to get on the same page.
All right, let's see what the next drive is for Tulsa.
That's his 4th target already in the first
We're
quarter.
rooting for East Carolina Pirates since we're taking the lead 10-0.
Empty backfield. Hayes on the run.
Oh, the
Elects to keep it. Dives forward. Gain of 4. Kevon Merrill and DJ Johnson Jr. Petty move.
3rd and 6 for Tulsa Golden Hurricanes.
Yeah, you initiate the slide, it goes where you initiate it, not where you end up.
So 3rd and 6.
And they whoa! Are you? All right.
Out by Wilk. And a gain of 19.
Hayes had 2 options there. He could have kept that and taken it himself. He ends up handing it off on the perimeter, and Tulsa does a really nice job with the stop blocks on the outside.
So Tulsa got the first down.
And let him turn the corner.
So Tulsa was up to the ball to go tempo, and ECU subbing guys in. Takes the tempo out, gets fresh bodies in after the gain of 19 and a first down. Hayes again, quick shot. Lugs, that's what you're talking about. High percentage confidence throws that you got to make. That was Booker for 5.
Pitch and catch. Make the routine ones routinely. Don't make it harder than it needs to be, because then the quarterback's going to start gaining confidence. It might get a little dangerous.
I was talking to Ryan Switzer pregame. I said, plan on offense tonight because we're going to go fast. Hayes, how about that? And a flag down at the end. They talked about his mobility and the best chance to get him a win. You saw Hayes, look, he's mobile.
He's very mobile. I think they're going to get potential hold on a stop block, maybe here from Zion Steptoe, was in the vicinity right at the end of the play along the sideline. Yep.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay, 2nd down.
That's a drive killer with what you have going on in your young quarterback. You can see him just getting confidence each play.
Every time, it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back right now, and he's made a couple of nice plays with his legs. A couple of pitch and catch confidence throws. Still 2nd and short here.
So there's a spot foul. They're going to try to get Richardson going up the middle. Picks up 3, and that'll be a first down. And a player down for Tulsa.
Officials timeout. Injury on the offense.
And that's Sean Hill, the left guard, transfer in from NC State.
All right. 3:07 remains in the first quarter.
Big number 65 on the right side of your screen. Looks like he gets rolled up a little bit by number 54, Zion Wilson from East Carolina.
Here's the thing with the offensive linemen, too, Luke, they're always in the wash.
Right.
And you can get rolled up on at any point. Most of them, you see him wearing those big knee braces as well. And a good sign, he's able to pop up. Big fella going to walk off on his own.
There he goes.
It looks like he's getting a little bit hopped off the field.
Good drive going here for Trey Lamb and this Tulsa offense.
Well, it's still 1st and 10 for the Golden Hurricanes, and of course, we got 3:07 remains in the first. But yeah, like our East Carolina, we made a sort of a great start with a touchdown, but first we had a field goal, and then also had a touchdown.
Tulsa coming in.
And Tulsa will eventually be on this drive. 1st and 10.
We've seen it here tonight.
All right, here we go.
Play fake.
And wide open catch. And touchdown, Golden Hurricanes. Wow.
Now, how about that?
We didn't even know, you know.
Averaging over 18 yards per reception. That was for 38, and that's an answer for the young team.
Whoa.
Spectacular play there, Matt. Execution on that drive was outstanding. Got to give this young quarterback confidence, as we've been talking. It's a great design here, too, from Trey Lamb and this Tulsa offense, utilizing the H-back and Brody Foley, because what they're going to do is they're going to utilize him here as the up-back and look like he's going to lead in here to block on this backer, and then he takes it right up the seam while they run the fake here. Really well designed. Watch 80. And then he just sneaks past to the second level, and all the quarterback's got to do is lob it up. And what an important series for this Tulsa offense.
Absolutely huge. Again, we're going to beat this down, but you've got the young head coach, Trey Lamb. You've got the young quarterback. You've got a young program in the second half of their schedule with an offensive-minded head coach that wants to come on the road and watch his team grow.
And finally, they got out of their own way there, right? It took them a few series as the first quarter's winding down here, but you start catching the ones you're supposed to catch. You start making the throws that are there to be made, and then you come up with a little wrinkle and razzle-dazzle.
Silly you, Luke, thinking the first quarter is winding down. This one's been a pot of coffee. Still got 2 minutes and 44 seconds and a high-tempo offense. Where do you think we're going? Pearson, the first time his kick returner, and he's going to take that in the end zone. They'll take the ball at the 25-yard line. Tell you what, we got a Friday night doubleheader tomorrow night.
So tomorrow night, Miami Hurricanes will take on the Louisville Cardinals at 7 p.m. on ESPN and all new ESPN app. So make sure you get your dinners ready tomorrow, because Miami will beat the crap out of Louisville Cardinals.
Quarterback play from Carson Beck and a retooled defense and a team that can get after you up front.
However, Louisville's talented, so proceed with caution. Is that Engelman on the backfield? He does not run with caution. He just goes.
No, Matt, we were down on the field in pregame warm-up, and we were kind of looking him up, trying to see, okay, what's he look like if you're sizing him up? He's one of those guys that's short, but he's not small.
I get it. 5'9", 189, and fast. But this is truly a case, as again you see he's effective up the gut for 7. This is truly the case of a player earning his time.
No question.
Hadn't done anything all season as a career night second half Tulane. Now he's the second back tonight.
Yeah, and you can just tell he just gives them some burst, some explosiveness.
Even the coaches laughed this week in our meetings. It was like, where did he come from? They're like, we know. He showed out. It's going to be 3rd and short. Engelman's touched the ball all 3 plays. Coney and Robinson.
3rd and 1.
I think you keep feeding him. Hand it right off to him again.
Ask and you shall.
Wow, what a stiffy. Run.
Now, this is an area that we've seen now.
1st and 10.
3 times. This is the area where if you have a
Number 20, he had a good speed.
Beat on something and they go away from it.
All right, 1st and 10.
Hauser. Spalding.
And wide open catch. What a throw.
And this time they connect on it.
We are going to move the chains again.
Gain of 31.
Wow. A gain of 31 yards.
Off the quick token play pass in the backfield. And Brock Spalding out of the slot on the
All right.
route.
And that's
Looks like we're
Engelman
going up.
again up the gut.
Wow. It looks like we're going to be moving chains even more.
There's an injured player down.
Officials timeout. Injury on the offense.
Oh.
That's Jamarian McCrimmon, the left tackle. Seen a couple of offensive linemen get banged up tonight. You know what it is, Luke? I think when people hear high-tempo offense, I mean, you come in, their pass offense is 3rd in the American. Total offense is 6. When you hear high-tempo and you know the passing stats, you think all they do is throw. All they do is throw. I'll tell you, as far as stable of running backs and their ability to run the ball, they outrushed Tulane last week, and a lot of people don't do that.
Well, it's intentional. They want to run the football, but it's a numbers game for them. They're going to spread you out horizontally, and they're going to see if you will dare to line up with a light box. If you are, and they've got a numbers advantage up front, they're going to run it every single time.
Mike Wright, backup quarterback on the field. Set next to Hauser. Looks as if Wright's taking the snap. Hauser motioning out. Wright runs the ball. Cuts outside. Jack of all trades. We've seen him line up at
All right, 1st and goal.
receiver and corner.
All right, let's try to move the chains a bit before we end this quarter.
Well, I like the play design, too. You use the quarterback and you motion him out. Well, you still have to do something when the quarterback motion's out there. You just can't ignore it. That kind of widens and thins the box for quarterback draw. Excellent play design there from John David Baker.
And now big Marlon Gunn is in. You want to see a bowling ball?
Here's your bruiser.
This is my guy.
Whoa! And what is it? It's a short.
Every time he comes in,
This is the end.
And it's the end of the 1st quarter. We are so close to make a touchdown.
See?
Wow. Wow.
anytime he comes in, he's 6 yards and meat.
Wow, that was close.
I mean, the dude runs hard. We got a good one. The young Tulsa team.
Wow,
trying to
we have a good
ECU
one.
trying to
And of
answer.
course,
We've officially ended the 1st quarter.
we'll be right back. Quarter number 2 is up next from Greenville, North Carolina.